ꯂꯣꯛ ꯇꯤꯟꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯐꯥꯖꯤꯟꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤ꯫
First, the top news headlines. India's COVID-19 total case tally stands at 73,07,098. Manipur coronavirus recovery cases reached 10,915. And at Lever Chocks, lockdown shadow over Nitish Sushashan. A very good afternoon. Welcome to Times of Manipur. You are watching news today at 1 p.m. and this is HARIPRIYA giving you the news in details. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. And now the news in details. In India, the COVID-19 total case tally stands at 73,07,098, including 8,12,390 active cases, while 63,83,442 cured, discharged or migrated cases and 1,11,266 have died of the disease so far. A media report said India registered a spike of 67,988 new COVID cases in the past 24 hours. Ushering in a new era of movie watching, the union government allowed multiplexes, cinema halls and theatres to reopen from today within the framework of a set of standard operating procedures (SOPs). Meanwhile, Samajwadi Party leader Mulayam Singh Yadav has tested positive for coronavirus. The global tally of coronavirus cases stands at 3.87 crore. While 2.91 crore have recovered, 10,96,320 have died so far. The US, the worst hit country, has 81,48,928 cases. It is followed by India, which has 73,07,097 cases, Brazil 51,41,498 and Russia 13,40,409. France has declared public health state of emergency over COVID-19. In Manipur, the coronavirus recovery rate stands at 77.44%. A total of 301 people were tested positive for the contagion, taking the tally to 14,094, a press release from COVID-19 Command Control Room informed. Manipur registered 6 COVID-19 deaths in the biggest single-day spike yesterday, taking the death toll to 103. In the past 24 hours, altogether, 86 patients were cured and discharged from different COVID care centers across the state. While the recovery cases have reached 10,915, the active cases stands at 3,076. V. Vomnungma, Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, has appointed Commissioner RD and PR Nisi Kesarwani. IAS has Administrative Secretary of RIMS COVID Treatment Block and Commissioner Education T. Ranjit. IAS has Administrative Secretary of JNIMS COVID Treatment. They will work under the assistance of directors of the hospitals. According to a release, the principal secretary said the step has been taken up to ensure proper and systematic procedures. Meanwhile, Director of Tribal Affairs Arthur C. IAS has been designated to monitor the health status of inmates of COVID care centers. The sun has now ascended into the sky and hope is fading fast. By 5 a.m. every day, about 150 daily wage workers assemble at Boring Canal Road in Patna, waiting to be picked up for work. At 10:30 a.m. on Tuesday, the area is still packed. Only 10 men have found work so far. The remaining squat on the ground in groups, their tools next to them. So scenes have become common since the lockdown, say the workers, even as their savings have dried up, making survival tough. As Bihar prepares to board in the midst of a pandemic, the plight of laborers, many of whom have returned from metros in the past 6 months, is an important election issue, a media report said. Next to where the men sit, the Boring Canal Road, and indeed Patna seems to have returned to normalcy, with chaotic roads, open markets and people roaming without masks. But these men ask what is normal. Where is absolutely to work? Where is absolutely no work? Now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Hi guys, this is Binakan. Welcome to Aura Career Launcher, a coaching institute for standard 9 and 10.
That is, x is greater than 0, y greater than 0, or televisions, fans, refrigerators. The negative terminal of the emitter is connected to one terminal.
So, what are you waiting for? Join now.
Now, enjoy 20% extra on Kangla Popcorn, Kangla Milky Balls and Kangla Rings.
Kangla.
Sina pare, tan badinate ko. Asengba, ay na pamba. Darkar ba grocery items singa. Red delivery app season araga order to biro loire. Chaning ba restaurant ki food po erasu overpay to budila erdana. Pot khuding ma discount pi baga loina na. Khudak te inak te yore isine. Red delivery for you.
Al Hayat, the best halal restaurant in Manipur. Miyam na pam na chanariba Al Hayat restaurant ge hauraba mathel khudingmak red delivery app ke khuthangda order to biraktuna yamna laina ahenba charges yaudana isa gi yumda thilaknabagi khudong chaba bijari. App asi download tawduna app asi gi khuthangda ngasima order tawbiyu. Chana thaknaba polam sing khaktanatana imung amada nongmar changdraba yadraba grocery item kaya marum suna fanglaba app ni. Ngasimak download tawbiyu. Red delivery for you.
Thoibi,
Haza, cheng no slow. I call lo thogi.
marks di.
Kaigi marks no.
Kaigi marks no bu kaino. Hojik oiriba COVID-19 gi lai chera sida marks yauduna thokpa habese khudong thiningai natra.
Haza, I sukhange. I anaba minati. Marks lai beda changadaba sel duna ko mathap ahau badum chathoke.
Nangi sidi lairik hairaga laisu khangdaba habaduni. Marks upana chinna tondagi tholakpa lok tinna chingbasing phajingadori bani. Nushite yaramba amora kai singdo marks upadi hakchangna changakpadagi ngakthoktoine.
Adudi thaza. I marks amta upugige.
COVID-19 laichatagi thingnanaba chathokka matamda mask upiyu. Season nabiruraba disposable mask sing mapam chaba yenglaga mai thadokpiyu natragana phumjinbiyu. Fina same sajaba mask sing oiragana nimit khudingi suk samthokpiraba matungda da seasanabiyu.
Isagi mamal yamlaba punsibu kansi amadi atopagi punsibu khudongthiba sidagi ngakthoksi.
Welcome back. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, in collaboration with India Co-Win Action Network, ICAN, has created a network of qualified and trained counselors, psychologists and experts for providing toll-free telecounseling to needed children during COVID-19 pandemic. The toll-free telecounseling, Vedna sanitizing action of mental health vulnerability through emotional development and necessary acceptance will be available on the toll-free number 1800-121-2830 from Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. till 8 p.m. Set Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights MCPCR Chairperson Manibabu Frailatpan. It is a well-established fact that children have unique vulnerabilities owing to specific needs and demands at different stages of growth till the time they reach adulthood. Children may experience a range of psychological issues such as anxiety, fear, worry, depression, difficulty sleeping and loss of appetite during the pandemic, and moreover, children with physical and mental disabilities are more vulnerable during this trying time, it added. Pointing out the COVID-19 pandemic has affected children in various ways and many of them have developed unpleasant feelings and behavior. The MCPCR said that the toll-free telecounseling will help in providing psychological first aid and emotional support through telephone to the children. A combined team of Khongjom police stationed along with Thaubal Commando launched a house-to-house search operation in and around Langthabal area this morning. During the operation, 85 households were searched and 250 residents were verified. 3 individuals from Langthabal Lekom Bazar were picked up in connection with manufacturing of illicit liquor. The team also seized 23 liters of distilled illicit country DIC liquor, 100 kgs of fermented rice. The trial along with the seized items have been handed over to excise. Taking forward the sustained campaign by Manipuri Youth Front Assam MYFA in Assam, an awareness campaign on the status of Manipuri language in Assam was organized for the 86th time by Apunbab Kaithel Lekai Puja Committee at Singarbon Kaithel Lekai yesterday. MYFA President Seram Herajit and several others attended the campaign, wherein the participants stressed on continuing with the protest demanding recognition of Manipuri language as one of the Assam's official languages. Some unidentified persons attacked BJP candidate GS Haupu and his workers last night at Lanmual village. GS Haupu is contesting the coming by-polls from Singhat Assembly constituency. Reportedly, 4 of his were injured in incident. They were returning home after campaigning when the attack took place, a report said. The Yoga Physics Institute and Studies Manipur YPISM Imphal condoled the sudden demise of its executive member Salam Sanjit Singh of Kaisamthong Thangzam Lerak in Imphal on October 13 last. YPISM members held a condolence meeting at the institute premises yesterday, during which the participants observed a 2-minute silence showing respect to the departed soul. On the other hand, yoga practitioners of MDU branch also condoled the death of Salam Sanjit Singh. An amount rupees 400 crore for land compensation has been deposited with the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills District and West Khasi Hills District, which will be paid to landowner who had parted their land for the Silong Tamabil Road expansion. According to media reports, the National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited NHICDL had invited tender in 4 packages for the widening of the National Highway 40 from Silong to Tamabil that links Meghalaya with neighboring Bangladesh. The road project is being funded by the Japanese International Cooperation Agency JICA at rupees 1,251 crore. Here we have another short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
COVID-19 pandemic ki kallaba safuna school, college, coaching center chingba sing thonglona khrabasu isa gi yumda ningthi jana tamba yaraba ahan bagi oina class 12 chemistry subject ki takpi tambi bagi lamda sang ne experience leiraba oza sonamani na putopi be application ngasima Google Play Store da changbi dona download tobi sonamani e-classes. Nang na medical tama sat pado, ay siyaw gina nang natahang malain eh. General Nursing and Midwifery GNM 3 years course, 12 pass in arts or science stream and confused to become a part of one of the most respectable professional career of all time. 12 pass and above, duration 3 years, 6 months. BSc in Medical Radiology and Imaging Technology, DMRI.
Ultrasound, MRI, CT scan, X-ray.
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology,
BSc in Operation Theatre Technology.
Amang sang sang luraba matung natraga charamdai thaklamdai da sapon season aduna khut sengna handok bigadabani khujin tena nana thambigadabani afaba ising pitak bigadabani chanaba potlam sing hazana kuptuna thambigadabani yumgi apoiba amasung amang sang luna nana thambi Chahi manga phobogi manung da leiba ngang singbu ORS zinc tablet amadi machal suba chinjak sing phajana pijabiduna daria dagi ngak thok minarasi
Europe da Engineering Management PIZ amadi General Course tamningba mahiroi singidamakta scholarship 100% fangbada natana stipend oina 4.2 lakh fangbagi kudongchaba leiraba mahai tamfam singni loina na India amadi foreign lebak singda MBBS MD course na chingba kaya masu tamna bagidamak amadi education loan gi khudong sabasu pizari hena kupamorol gidamak contact obiro Fort Witt Global Consulting Private Limited North AOC K Grupat Infal contact number 6909374625
Ma Kaidorage, pairaga leiramisna.
Ho hospital da satlubane. Haksang si khara nungaitedana. OPT ga amata sangal haude. Ni na marola masiliba. Nokpa sina karimta kanadi. Phola sida ungdon adom laidi sidi. Magi phola se thugai khibada soiro.
Adugi oire.
Mobile paraga kanabadi am lawre singang je. So, kita khung da thamu ko.
Yamna tangai phadaba natradi yumdagi adum phone da doctor ga wari sanaraga tanaba yare ima.
Kamaina se nang suyango. Ahambada isanjibini OPD application se Google Play Store dagi download tawrani. Adagi registration si namaga mobile number hapsilaga verify tawrani. Adagi anabagi maming matha hapani. Adagi doctor asangba amaga adum saksa unaraga wari sanaba yare. Yam phaina dudia. Se
Ima kai nungai tabal lebege haibiyu
Ibungo doctor imagi kokse ngauri tawi saning thakning basu kaya phaude
Adom smartphone da e-sanjeevani OPD application download tawbiduna natraga computer tablet sijinaduna e-sanjeevani opd.in da sangbiduna isagi yumda komna amadi lemna layeng bayabagi khudong chabasi lawbiu
Kari nuni mashi ngang sina umlari sibo ngawr jale masibo
Handakse saba thakpa changdaba makai mana ungi basibo kaidawra basanone Ngo ima manam nambiram gese Nang mo kaidawrage ima da hayo
Kistong ima
Nati nangonda kanana kai tawrage ima da tamo
Kistong ima ima honja todo dum jakro
Video ko yung muna. Di masali personal problem mo ni. Kung si malaw sa tao theng law na.
Asum na laythok tu na chat pagi mahutta.
Shabu ke dorogi. Shagi da makhuli chidi. Hayo. Pahda hayo.
kanagumba amabu pukning wakhalgi anaba leire haina chingnabirabadi tuminna leishinbiganu soidana hangbiyu nangbu kaidaurage aingonda tammu ishada natraga aigi imung manung marup mapangsingda pukning wakhalgi nungaitaba leirabadi health center da natraga district mental health program gi center singda chattuna tanabiyu.
Welcome back. Chirang police arrested 4 drug peddlers and seized a consignment of drugs from their possession last evening. During the operation, Chirang police team also seized one Maruti Omni vehicle bearing registration number AAs 19A1554, reports said. During search, 3 persons suspected to be drug peddlers were apprehended by the team. During search in presence of the independent witnesses, the police team recovered 89 strips of SPS PHEN tablet having 2,136 tablets, 1 mobile handset, Indian currency notes of rupees 1,900 and Bhutanese currencies note of 14,630. One person who tried to escape while the vehicles was chased was also apprehended. The Assam and Mizoram governments have agreed to settle the current border dispute and stress interstate coordination to avoid future standoff during district and management level meeting held in view of the recent conflict triggered by the torching of a farmhouse allegedly by Assam officials on the disputed areas claimed by the both states, an official said. A media report said the meeting held at Kanmun village was attended by the Mame District Deputy Commissioner Lalju Rama, Assam's Karimganj District Deputy Commissioner Anba Muthand MP, police official, forest officer, district administration officials and other important officials both the states. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has said the central and state governments are committed to implementing the BTR Accord signed on January 10 last. As per the report, the Chief Minister said reaching out to every indigenous tribal family to hear the grievances is the duty of every responsible worker at the BJP party. Addressing the concluding session of the first delegate meeting of Assam Tribal Morcha of the BJP at Kokraza yesterday, Sonowal said BTR Accord was a gift of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to establish permanent peace and development of the region in all space. Facing attacks from opposition over the projection of International Monetary Fund IMF that Bangladesh is said to overtake India in terms of per capita income, the government said that India's gross domestic product GDP is 11 times that of Bangladesh in 2019. Playing down IMF's projections, people in the know said that under the Modi government, the per capita GDP has increased from rupees 83,091 in 2014 to 2015 to rupees 1,08,620 in 2019 to 2020. Representing an increase of 30.7% as per media report. The GDP had increased by 19.8% during the second term of Congress-led UPA, the people cited above added. In 2019, India's GDP in purchasing power parity PPP term was 11 times more than that of Bangladesh, while population was 8 times more. And now let's move to the newspaper headlines.
The Sangha Express, right time to sign accord. Sarma to NACN IM, all Northeast states taken into confidence. Manipur crosses 14,000 mark with 15 from IZAR South, 22 from IE locality. Record rise in 24 hours with 6 deaths, 301 positives. Consultative meet today, sans NACN IM, MNPGS. The People's Chronicles, state sees highest single-day virus spike deaths. Central SOPs to 20 states to meet revenue shortfall. General observance to begin duty from October 20. JC sets 19 October deadline, threatens indefinite ban.
Imphal Free Press. State witnesses highest single-day spikes in COVID-19 dates. Positive cases. Villagers residing near Pumlen Path fear doomsday as motorized gates at Ithai Village will disconnect two districts. HAIC directs state to constitute committee to address transporters' plight. Poppy cannabis smugglers could be jailed up to 20 years with ₹2 lakh fine. Manipur Mail, 6 die, death toll reached 103. 301 new COVID cases, 86 recover. 21 states allowed to mobilize ₹78,452 crore. 2 more die due to COVID-19 related illnesses in Meghalaya.
Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. India's COVID-19 total case tally stands at 73,07,098. Manipur coronavirus recovery cases reached 10,915. And at Labour Chowks, lockdown said over Nitish Sushashan. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching Times of Manipur News Update and have a good day ahead.